Deja vu. Makes you feel like you've experienced all this before.
You told me the worst thing that ever happened to you. I stopped it.
Remember, Lucy, remember.
I remember everything.
Hi, both. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Nice to
meet
meet you
you.
too.
Hi. So, season 2 of The Devil's Hour, I cannot wait. I love season 1. So, heading into the second season, lead director Johnny Allen had one question: how do we make this better? What did that creative process look like behind the scenes? What changes or improvements did you implement?
Wow. Well, Johnny was responsible for a lot of that, keeping it really dynamic, and that really kept us on our toes. Also, having seen series 1 and the incredible job he had done, you feel very confident, because the first series of anything is a real leap of faith. You never know how it's going to go. You never know how the edit's going to, I was so deeply pleased with season 1. So I really trusted Johnny. And how did we implement it? I mean, I think we just worked really hard.
Yeah, we just did our best. I mean, because the story shifts away from the dynamic of season 1 into much more kind of thriller type of thing.
Yeah.
So that forced us to act in our relationship as characters became much more spiky and much more, bonded, albeit in a unwilling sort of way. So we just. But we're hard workers anyway, I think.
Yeah.
We just get on with that's our job. But I think it's a bit presumptuous of him to have suggested that we needed to
up our game.
Up our game.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but he's brilliant. Actually, I mean, I pay great testament to him because I think it's in a way. I think it's a real director's piece. The Devils Are. I mean, there's a kind of sense of unease and these strange little shocks and frights that you get. It's very difficult to do that kind of stuff, and it's really Johnny who's made that all happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll forgive him. I'll forgive him.
And this season delves deeper into Lucy's past life as DI Lucy Chambers, who is opposite from social worker Lucy in many ways. She's a bit more cynical, a bit more hardened. Jessica, how did you navigate switching between those two characters and the time loops and juggling their different emotions and mannerisms?
Well, I think it was really sort of handed to me by Tom by writing her backstory. And during season 1, we used to have a good old chin wag on set about where it was all going. And he always knew, and he was literally tapping away at the monitor while we were shooting season 1. He's like, oh, just written you a good scene. So, he was there. He gave me all the stuff that I needed. And then I just it was just like a really great load of ingredients, and all I had to do was kind of mix it up. I had a playlist for Lucy Chambers which got longer and longer and longer because there's a third season Lucy that we've already shot, and a lot of it happens for me sometimes when I'm just like traveling around on public transport. I just put my earphones in and I just let my imagination go, and it's really no more than that. Good writing and imagination. But yeah, there were certain like words that I wanted to use for her. I wanted to make her tough. I wanted to make her ambitious. I wanted to make her cold. And thanks for noticing.
Yeah. Well, I love it so far anyway. And Peter, last season, your character Gideon was crucial in revealing the time loops and recurring lives to Lucy. Now that she's more aware, how does his role in her life evolve and change? How do we get to know him better as a character?
Well, what we see is, whereas before he has been revealing the nature of existence and his role in that, we now see him pursuing his crusade, as it were, in a very real way. And he needs Lucy in that and draws her into it. And they become very bonded, but you see him in a far more dynamic light because he's doing stuff. And also there's a very, without giving anything away, there is time is running out, and as the season moves forward, it begins to accelerate into danger. And so they both have to deal with that.
And there are moments for Gideon where what makes him perhaps a little scary is you see how willing he's far to go. Did I just say that wrong?
No, yes, you did.
Yeah. I'm willing he's
How willing he's far to go.
yeah. So like he's
He,
done. I feel like I'm going mad. But anyway, he is relentless in his pursuit of this goal, and that's what makes him terrifying, because anyone who gets in the way, done. But I think Gideon becomes a bit of a hero as through series 2 and season 3. It's kind of like a swapsies of like, oh, he's a very, very bad man, to, oh, he's actually really fighting the good fight, and prepared to kill people to do it. So you weigh up the moral
how
compass.
far he is willing to go.
Oh, so
How
we see
far
him in
is
like a
he?
different light.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Oh,
He's
great.
willing-
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you
Raine.
guys so much. Have a great day. I can't wait to see
Cheers.
the rest.
You too.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
I need you on my side.